Hey guys, it's Eric with the Miller Park Minute, where we're throwing strikes again, likes hitting dingers, getting listeners back again with another podcast. This is your only Brewers Daily podcast, where we talk about Milwaukee Brewers baseball every day. We try and bring a positive light. We try and cover the lighter side of things, just take things day by day, um, victory by victory, loss by loss. So today we did drop to the Detroit Tigers. Um, just kind of an all-out, kind of stinky day. Um, but we'll cover it real quick. We'll go over the good, bad, and downright ugly. This will be a shorter episode. Just in due time. I don't harp on negatives, so that's just my personal preference. So if you're looking for that, this podcast, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be breaking any bobbleheads unless they were already broken. It fell off the shelf. I think I slammed. I like my door hit that shelf and it fell off. That's why there's no longer bobbleheads on the back wall. Because a bunch of them fell off and broke. There's a stack of them to get glued together down on the floor. But news and notes. I guess let's talk about the good and the bad. So William Contreras has been a huge contributor. And he gets the good award today. He got his first home run as a Brewer, which is huge because he's going to be a Brewer for a while. So we want him to get started off on the right foot. Going around the team today, we did not have Yelich in the starting lineup, so another rare day off for Christian Yelich. Christian Yelich did come in, did not get a hit. But the main thing here is we had five hits, 2 runs on 5 hits. So again, lack of timely hitting, lack of being with runners, and this is the kind of the same stuff I've talked about year after year with this group. We don't seem to hit when there's people on base, left on base. I love that column. 1 for William Contreras, 2 for Voigt, 4 for Weimer. Weimer had a bad day. He's been struggling a little bit. Um, so the inconsistency with the bats is my big concern for the bad tonight. It just seems like we can't consistently hit um, daily. No daily hitting, and that's where I really think the meat and potatoes of where this team falters is because we can't hit. Veteran bats don't hit all the time, and excuse me, and then the um, young bats are streaky as well. So if we can get it together where they're consistently okay. This is our day. This is our day. That kind of thing. It'd be good for the whole squad. Um, so yeah, that would be the bad, and then the downright ugly would have to be the 4 earned runs given up by Colin Ray today. Colin Ray did not have a good outing, going only 5 innings, allowing 4 earned runs. Um, Wilson got in there. He was good. Claudio making his return to the major league club was also good. Didn't allow any runs, and Cousins didn't allow any runs. So we've had to shake things up due to some injuries and some moves. But Colin Ray was the downright ugly tonight. So we're 15-8 on the season, second place in the NL Central, following the Pittsburgh Pirates. I know it's a shocker. Um, Detroit's 8-13. They are third place in the AL Central. So, all right. So some moves were made today. Um, Kind of no surprise that we had to make some moves. Javi Garrett was designated for assignment. Um, Matt Bush has rotator cuff tendonitis after that terrible outing. That's no surprise that he has an injury. They recalled Jay Cousins, obviously, we just talked about. Alex Claudio, we just talked about. So we're gonna see um, bullpen moves left and right. And Adrian Hauser looks like he's staying national now. Sidelined since spring with the strained groin. He threw 69 pitches in his latest rehab start for the Nashville on Sunday as he continues to build up to be an option to start games for the Brewers. So basically, because of the Brandon Woodruff situation, um, Adrian Hauser is back as a starting option. We don't have any more update. I know they are. Garrett Mitchell does want to seek his second opinion. So right now he's riding the end 10-day injured list. Still hard to remember to say injured, not disabled, but I get it. Yeah, that's big. Right now with the injuries, I think that's what we're dealing with. We're going to see. If this team was fully healthy, I don't know if we have a loss. I mean, we have a pretty complete team if you look at all the pieces and the pieces that we can sub in, add in. Um, I don't know. You wouldn't have the spot starts. You'd have some real good starts across the board. Plus, you have full strength of the team. I don't know. I'm not gonna speculate on that. I think we're doing very good for what we got. Brasso with another ding dong. Contreras with the ding dong. Gosh, let's look at the stats real quick. Let's look at the stats. So William Contreras is leading the batting, which is huge. This guy is really an exciting player for someone who's going to be with us for the next at least 5 years if we don't trade him before that. 323 average. His first stinger as a Brewer it took him 23 games, but we won't fault him for that. Christian Yelich has actually got 20 runs, which so when we have our good and bad Christian Yelich conversations, and this seems to be a regular thing on this podcast. Well, he has still contributed 20 runs to this team, so that is kind of a big thing. He has been on base for 20 runs. Rowdy with 7 ding dongs. Brian Anderson with 18 RBIs, and Christian Yelich with 5 stolen bases. On the pitching side of things, shocking, I know, 3 wins for Eric Lauer, 3 wins for Wade Miley. I knew Wade was going to be good. I did not know he was going to be that good. Saves, Devin Williams has 3. I thought Bryce Wilson also had 3, but I could be wrong. Earned run average is Miley at 196. Freddie has 23 strikeouts. And Wade Miley is leading the category of with 0.96. So, Brew Crew doing good in that department. Let's talk about SeatGeek for a moment. So, our presenting sponsor for this podcast is SeatGeek. Use the code MillerParkMinute at SeatGeek.com and you save yourself $20 off your first purchase, which is really big. If you're getting into wanting to see some games, I know we've had some promos going on this year. There's some really cool ones. There's a sweatshirt Friday night that looks pretty awesome, and some good bobbleheads that are coming up. So, Brewers upset. Oh, okay. So there's an article out here by Bob Nightingale of the USA Today that says that they're starting to get the post Josh Hader, pre Josh Hader clubhouse vibe back with bringing in all these new players. That it was bound to happen. If you struck some success and put good enough players together, you were going to get a vibe back, and it looks like the Brewers have gotten the vibe back. So that's what Bob Nightingale has written about for the Brew Crew. There is no regular writers for the Brew Crew for these other national, like the Athletic and stuff like that. So it's kind of funny to me to see that. Oh, Max Scherzer got handed a suspension for the sticky stuff, the rosin and sweat. It's funny because there's actually a video of Trevor Bauer doing that with rosin and sweat. on YouTube, and he actually like reshared it, and that can't happen. So Max Scherzer isn't as guilty as they may say he is. I think I wanted to go to the power rankings. Is what I talked about that I would do today. So let's check out the power rankings that are out for Monday. Talked about MLBs already. I wanted to review the Athletics because I briefly looked at them before, and so fine. We're gonna skip the Athletic. We'll go to CBS Sports. So we already talked about Brew Crew are up to like fourth or fifth. It looks like CBS Sports has got us at 4: Rays, Astros, Blue Jays, Brewers, Braves, Mets, Yankees, Dodgers, Padres, Orioles, Rangers, Cubs above the Pirates, which is surprising to me. Let's see what USA Today says. Now this is done by Gabe Lekis. Tampa Bay Rays, Atlanta Braves, Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees, Milwaukee Brewers. I think that hurts us. I think the injuries hurt us in this ranking because obviously rookie sensation Garrett Mitchell is what they headline here. New York Mets, Astros, Baltimore, San Diego, Pirates, Dodgers. The really cool part is we're talking about teams that we haven't talked about in a long time. As a regular baseball fan, not a lot of these guys were mentioned on a regular basis prior to this season. So it's good to see this for the game, for the change. A lot of these teams have taken what the rules are going to be. And in the example of the Arizona Diamondbacks, we saw them and we lost the series to them because they've taken these players and basically gone for what the rules are geared toward and structure their club to that. So really powerful stuff, really good stuff. To see to start the season that teams that aren't expected to be good are playing very well. David Cohn's defending Mad Max. A lot of people are defending Mad Max. Rod Manfred, sorry to fans, blames Oakland government for A's move to Las Vegas. MLB commissioner feels sorry for Oakland A's. I don't. They weren't generating fans. Why is this a tragedy? This is not a tragedy. There was like 12 people in the Oakland Coliseum. Who cares? Move them to Vegas. There'll be more people. At least tourists will come to games. Um, I don't know what what is there to be mad about? Like more people will see Oakland A's games. Maybe Oakland will spend a little more money, or at least just we can see. You can go to Vegas and see who's going to be really good in baseball in a couple of years. Who they're getting ready to ship off and trade out. Oh, for real. MLB did drop the Armed Forces hats. If you have not seen them, check them out. Brewers, all green flag on them, super fire. I love them. I will be rocking one in no time, I'm sure. And there's a sale. So, I mean, there's always a sale, but there's a sale right now. 60% off, huh? I like it. I like it. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, guys. So that's all I got for you today. We're gonna come back with more full episodes, more work. I've just been trying to work on some things, clean up the house. It's getting that time of year where summer's getting kicking off. I got baseball every day and all this good stuff going on. So I appreciate you guys for listening, watching. full episodes will return later this week. We're still looking for the butcher. Hashtag where is the butcher? I don't know, but I heard he was spotted around Miller Park today. So let me know if you've seen the butcher. Hit me up on Miller Minute at Twitter if you've seen the butcher. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, go Brew Crew.